Going on, guys? We back with another video. So I told you guys every Sunday we're going to be doing something along the lines of, it's a series that I like to call Paradise on Earth, right? Because if you just align yourself right and you do the things that you're supposed to do, life will be very good on earth, right? It's in the prayer at the Our Father, right? And all these talks that I'm doing, please take them into account. Please take them into account, because they're life experiences that I internalize and I'm learning, and I'm immediately sharing it to you guys. So there is no delay, and I shouldn't say there's no delay, but so you can basically absorb it very quick, because knowledge is passed down from person to person, from someone that has wisdom, right? And a wise person always parts game. A wise person can always help you. A wise person always has something to say. So through my wisdom, right, I'm not saying I'm the wisest person ever, but if I experience something and I learn from it and I internalize it, that makes me wise off of that one thing that I just said in that certain department. So I'm sharing my wisdom to you guys. Please take into account. Please take into account. And something that dawned on me is, you always have to put your best foot forward. Put your best foot forward. So I don't want to go into too much detail with the specific story, but there was a certain situation where I had my best foot forward, because I always put my best foot forward, right? And the opportunity came and I was just ready for it, right? Let's say if I didn't put my best foot forward, I wouldn't have attracted that opportunity, because I put my best foot forward and I tried to daily. The opportunity came, the door was open, and you best believe I stepped into that opportunity. I stepped right through that door. So that's number one, right? Take a piece of paper, write that down. That's number one. And number two is, you have to go after what you want, right? It's what you want, who you want, anything that goes along with that, right? You guys know what I'm saying? Go after what you want, because you don't want to be 30 years old down the line, or even worse, like 40, and thinking about what you could have done. Like, that's the worst scenario ever, in my opinion, right? You always want to gun for your goals, gun for that person, gun for whatever your mind has in mind, right? Whatever God put in your mind, you want to put your best foot forward. It's honestly, I think it's very righteous of you to do that, right? It doesn't matter if you fail. You only fail if you give up. Put your best foot forward, and don't let any other outside noise or outside circumstances affect what you do, right? Me, for instance, I'm not going to talk about the other scenario. I'll talk about this scenario, right? So I have a business, right? I'm in like stage one of the business, and I don't care how long it takes, I'm going to succeed. Like, that's what I'm saying. Obviously, I'm going to try to put my best foot. I'm putting my best foot forward, and we're going to keep on applying the pressure. I'm doing every single thing right. I'm lining myself up for the lifestyle that I want, right? To be able to take care of the people that I want to take care of, the people that I know in the future, right? All these goals are just being notched off. They're just being notched off, and you just have to completely attack, like, whatever it is. It doesn't matter if it's scary or not. Just gun straight forward, right? Grab the bull by the horns, right? Grab the bull by the horns and just do what you have to do. It's gonna be scary. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Hell, you might even cry at night. You might say 1,000 prayers a day. You might fail. You might scrape your knee a little bit, but you have to just keep doing it. Just keep doing it, and just don't settle for anything less. Once you have your goal, really think about it, right? In this book that I have, where's the book? Wow, where's the book? In this book that I have, it's not in my library. It's in my bag. Let me show you guys. Basically, this is the start of my library. Right, I have a couple books there. Fun fact, something I really want to do, I want to have like a family library. Any book that got me, or any piece of knowledge that I wrote down, is just going to be in a very, very nice room. I messed up the angle. It's going to be in a very, very nice room, and You can ask me questions, but I'm probably gonna send you in the room because I don't want to just like let's say somebody's very dear to me, right? I'm gonna give you the knowledge, but I want to make it hard for you, like how it was hard for me, right? I don't want to just hand you. I want to make you work for the knowledge, right? So it's gonna be a huge room in whatever place that I'm staying at, right? And it's just gonna be a huge library of all the resources, everything that you need to basically get to where my future self is gonna be. So that's a little besides the point. But this is what we talked about. This is what we're talking about. Goals. Once you have your goal, right? And this is why I brought up the book in Laws of Success by Napoleon Hill. The first step in actually achieving where you want to be, where you need to be, is defining your aim, right? Because how can you your definite chief aim, defining your name, or in other words, defining your goal? Because how can you actually shoot with all your might, right, at a target that you haven't really like visualized, that you haven't really built, right, that you haven't really marked, right? So the first thing that you have to do is define your definite chief aim, and that's essentially just your goal, why you want to do it, like how you're going to do it. Just visualize it, and once you have that, don't settle for anything less. Put all your effort into actually doing what you need to do. Do not settle for anything less, because not only are you not going to have what your original goal was, to be honest, I think it's going to eat you alive, right? I think you're going to die from within, because in the long, whether if it's now or later, it's going to be a slow death of oneself and one ego, right? Guys, do not settle for anything less. Do not settle for anything less. So this is one of those talks, right? Paradise on earth. And just keep working for your goal, whatever it is. Just keep working for it. Just keep working for it. I'm rooting for you, man. Just keep working for it. Tell everybody about it, right? Tell your loved ones. Tell them to hold you accountable. Just keep doing it. Make it known what you're doing. Make your goals known, and just make these promises to people. Just keep on making promises, and you have to be a man of your word. You either a man or woman. You have to be either a man of your word or a woman of your word. You have to uphold those things and look at that glare in the eye when you tell them what you're gonna do. All right. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.